back to another episode of Let's Talk Boxing. I'm Leti.
I'm LB.
And let's get into one of our best fights.
Woo! Hey,
we enjoyed watching this weekend,
let's
guys.
give a round of applause
It
to
was
these
just, yeah, it was such a great weekend. Boxing, women's boxing, and we couldn't wait to watch this fight. The build-up was amazing, and I was just glad that it was here.
Yeah.
So we had Alycia Baumgardner out of Cleveland, Ohio.
AKA the Bomb.
Hey, versus Mikaela out of California.
Yeah.
So this fight, guys, I couldn't wait to watch this fight. Like I said, the build-up was amazing, and I just couldn't wait to see these girls in the ring. I was so excited for it.
Yeah, and shout out to these girls. These girls promoted the shit out of this fight. This was probably the best promoted fight that I've seen all year, or even in a long time.
Oh my gosh.
Man, we were so ready. Like you said, the world was ready. The shit talking was there. It was real.
Yeah,
and we couldn't wait.
Yeah, and I mean, don't forget that their fight got postponed like 5 weeks also, and they still came in ready to go. And mad props to them for that.
Yeah, the stage was amazing. The walkouts were fire. Yeah. It was cool. I was like, when Alycia came out, she came out dancing and stuff. When she had that first song came out, we were like, we got chills. We got excited. And the way that she came out, we were like, oh shoot, it felt like you don't see boxers come out. Women boxers come out like that.
Yeah,
like,
she was gigging a little bit, walking down, just I feel like she was really just taking it in, seeing everybody, and I think she really, really enjoyed that.
Yeah, definitely.
And then we have Mikaela there
coming
out with the Spice Girls. Yeah, if you guys know, then you guys know. They were huge back in the days, and I know that she loves like Sporty from the Spice Girls, and I did not expect that at all, that she was gonna come out to the song, but if you know, you know. So yeah, and it was cool ring walk for both of them.
Yeah, we was hyped.
Yes. So let's get into it. What do you think about it?
Yeah. So the fight was a good fight. First off, to start off, Alycia Baumgardner came out and she was showing, especially the first 2 rounds, she was showing that athleticism. She was showing that good jab and the right hand. She was landing the right hands at will, especially the first 2 rounds. It kind of seemed like Mikaela, it took a while for her to get started, but once she got started, the fight even got more competitive. But I'll kind of let you, get into it.
I'm gonna just say, because we gonna talk about really how it was. I did think that there was gonna be more action, I guess I want to say, just because of, again, all that bad blood they had between each other, all that shit that they were talking to each other. I thought there was gonna be more action, but it was still, I really enjoyed the fight.
Yeah.
Alycia did come in more hard. She started jabbing to the stomach of Mikaela a lot more, which is smart. She looked smaller than Mikaela, and she was going to the body. She was throwing power ass punches, and she did very good. I feel like the first few rounds of the fight, she slowed down a little bit.
Yep, and yeah, she definitely slowed down a little bit, and I think it's only right that we coming into this fight. I did think that Mikaela was actually going to be able to get the decision. And kind of the things that we're saying, I did say that, she tends to slow down, and I haven't seen Mikaela slow down. So that's why I kind of thought that she was going to do it. But yeah, hats off to Alycia. She did her thing.
She did.
And, she did what a lot of people didn't think that she was going to be able to do.
Yeah, and she was really emotional from getting that way, But Mikaela, when, she did great as well, when I feel like at the beginning she started a little slow. Definitely. I don't know if she really wanted to feel Alicia's power. She didn't want to get got, at the beginning. So I think she was just trying to feel her out a little bit more towards more of the middle of the fight or so. Like, she started using double jabs, triple jabs, and I think that's kind of what started her momentum going, like the 4th round, 3rd round or so.
Definitely when she started getting going, she started to put on the pressure a little bit more, and she started throwing her jab a lot more. She was throwing her jab in the beginning, but she really started, especially in that towards the end of that 3rd round, she started throwing her jab even more, and she started having success that way. I will say this. She was definitely, she definitely felt Baumgardner's power.
Right.
And I say that because when we saw her fight Hamadouche, you know, she felt Hamadouche's power, but she was still going in there,
Yes.
you know, like with fear, with no fear. But when she was in there with Baumgardner, she didn't have that same, you know, that same energy, if you want to call it. And, you know, she didn't have that normal output that we normally see Mikaela Mayer to have.
Yes.
And the only reason I can see for that would be that the Baumgardner was having those bombs.
See, that's funny because when we were watching that fight, what was it that you have brought that up? Because I was like, damn, like, you know, or you had said, you know, I think, you know, Mikaela he was leaning a little more towards Mikaela winning the round because he's seen her with, you know, that fight. She was just in there taking the punches and just going in. And I was like, but it looks so different. Like, she's not even going after Baumgardner like that. And then that's when he was like, because she got that power. I was like, okay, it makes sense as to why it's a whole different kind of fight.
Exactly. And then, like, when we made our predictions in the fight, like, there was no way that we knew that she was going to be hitting harder. But when you watch the fight, you'd be like, she definitely had to be cracking more than Hamadouche.
And I mean, they were talking shit on the third round.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, you know.
She was yelling.
Alycia was talking her shit in there. And you know, it was kind of fun to see. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, I like that. I love the shit talking.
Yeah.
But yeah, Alycia, you know, when you watch her, like, you know, when she just looks like just a beautiful boxer. Like, you know, when she puts it all together, you see her movement around the ring. She moves. She got good. Well. Yeah, she got good legs. You see her jab. Her jab is beautiful. Like, it comes out, and that right hand, you even hear Andre Ward. He was like, it comes out like a whip. That right hand comes out so quick, and it, you know, so she was definitely, like I said, you know, when you look at it, man, she looks like she really has it all. It's just about her putting it together over a full fight. Her counters. She was countering Mikaela Mayer all night, whether it be an uppercut, whether it be an overhand right.
It's like every time Mikaela, especially towards the beginning, every time Mikaela tried to get in, countered every time, popping her. And she definitely did that well. Like you said, she moved around the ring very well, like, you know, lateral front. Like, she did well.
And then also Mikaela Mayer, you know, especially like after she got going, she definitely the pressure was definitely it was definitely working for her. You know, kind of in the middle of the fights, you know, she was able to she was using a lot of her feints and getting Alycia to kind of bite and throw, and you know, she was having success on getting in the inside as a result. But yeah, it was just a close fight, and pretty much all the way down. I think going into the final round, I was like, man, this is close. I'm gonna give it to whoever wins this last round, because it was pretty much, it was close at the end.
It was very close. Alycia got the win. She got the unification. Some people thought Mikaela won.
Yeah, and so
good. And I mean, the way I see it is, it was a really, really close fight. But if there had to be a winner, it had to be Alycia.
Yeah, we were leaning towards Alycia. There was a couple swing rounds here and there, but yeah, we definitely had Alycia. I think I had it Alycia by a round. I had Alycia by a round, and I think you had it something like that too.
Something similar.
And so when the scorecards came out, you know, for the one round, I agreed with those. I didn't agree for that scorecard that had Mikaela Mayer up wide.
Yeah.
There are some people who probably had a draw. I can see a draw, but you know, that's just kind of how we kind of felt about the fight.
Yeah, but I was just really excited just to even watch the fight.
We're excited for the round, but I thought it was a good decision. We thought Baumgardner won.
That was just an exciting fight to watch.
Yeah.
Oh, and you know, I mean, it was good to watch, and you know, obviously Mayer was not happy with the decision. Of course, she really thought she won. And you know, they asked Alycia, "Will you give her the rematch?" And what she say?
She said, no, she ain't getting no rematch.
Yep, she don't deserve.
She don't deserve no rematch.
I think she said something in those rounds. So I don't know if they'll get, and I kind of had a feeling that she might say that. I don't know, maybe at some point, you know. And then she did say that, you know, Mikaela might be going up to 135. Maybe later in the
before we kind of get in the matchups, I also want to give my brother Tony Harrison credit, man. In the corner, he was giving great advice to Alycia Baumgardner, and you know, you could tell. And like I said, you know, the jab, that's what he's known for. He's known for boxing his ass off. And you could, so I was happy to see, you know, him working with Alycia, and Alicia's jab was on point. And, you know, that one time when he was in the corner, he was like, all right, Alycia, look, I need you to give me more offense right now, in between. And it was a perfect timing for that. And Alycia, she fed off of it.
Yep.
She fed off of it. It was like she had a burst. And she won those rounds. So I was like, okay.
Yeah.
So I want to give Tony Harrison his credit.
Yeah, he was like, I need you to get it together, and what I mean by that, use your offense, you know. And she did, like you said, she came in and then she killed that round.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
And so, I mean, what do you think is, since she might most likely not give the rematch right now to Mikaela Mayer, what do you think is next for her?
So, you know what? I'm gonna. I know a lot of people want to see. Probably are gonna want to see the rematch right away. But I honestly want that fight for her and Choi. I want her to get that opportunity to be undisputed. Especially when you've seen the road that Alycia Baumgardner has taken. You know, she coming from not having, you know, a deal and having to pretty much get it out the mud. You know, she took that for her to bounce back from that loss that she took earlier in her career, and now, you know, for her defeating the champion and Terry Harper when she was an underdog there, took the title, and then right after that to go against the other champion where, you know, she's not the favorite, Mikaela Mayer, and to take the title from her too. I think it's only right now that she gets a chance for this undisputed. I think that she's earned that, and then, you know, after that, you know, she can go on, you know, either rematch or these bigger fights. But I think that she's earned that, you know, and also the fact that she did mention after the fight that, hey, you know, I'm half Korean. I would love to go over there and fight Choi in her hometown. I think that would be, I think that would be a massive fight over there.
Yeah, I think that would be really good. I think that would sell like a lot of tickets, and we would all be tuning in.
Yeah. So that's what I would like to see. That's what I would like to see for her. So when it comes to Mikaela Mayer, you know, she made it very clear, like, hey, I want all the big fights. You know, even though I took this L, you know, I still want the big fights. I want to be known for someone who, you know, didn't duck no smoke pretty much, and always looking for the big fights. So she did mention Katie Taylor. I wouldn't mind her fighting a Katie Taylor. I wouldn't mind her, you know,
Amanda Serrano.
Amanda Serrano want to move up. You know, any of those two matches, I would like to see her in a big fight. Especially, I know she's gonna want to get a big fight, especially after this loss, to, you know, to get people back and get that respect back. So, I would like to see her in another big fight, honestly.
Yeah, although no respect lost from Mikaela Mayer at all. She did her thing. Yeah. And you know, like I said, these girls, they want the biggest fight and they make them happen. So I give mad props to them for doing that. And I just wish it was more like that overall in the boxing, to be honest.
Yeah. Shout out to these girls where the best are fighting the best. And like we said in our prediction, the losers in any of these matchups, there's no real loser. There's everyone wins, you know. And that's how it needs to be treated, so we can get these fights too. Mm-hmm. You know, so fighters won't be scared to get in the ring because if they get an L, that they're pretty much they're going to be looked at as finished, because that's not reality at the end of the day.
Right. All the greats have had losses.
Okay.
Yeah. You're gonna be known for who you get in the ring with. If you got this good ass record, no losses, but you ain't fought nobody, like, okay, it's gearing you gonna get that record. You gotta go in there and, you know, build your resume, like, for real.
Yep. But definitely
that was fun.
But hey, definitely shout out to Alycia Baumgardner. You did your thing. You proved the doubters wrong. But
I knew you was gonna win, girl.
There you go. She had you, you know. So, but shout out to you, and we can't wait to see you back in the ring. And hopefully it'll be for undisputed.
Yep.
But that's all we got. So thanks for tuning in, y'all.
And don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.
Or talk your shit. And